And now to the dangers of texting while driving. This morning, there's new evidence the combination may be more dangerous than drinking and driving. CNBC's Phil LeBeau is in Ann Arbor, Michigan with more. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Meredith. This is a real eye-opening look at how much slower we are behind the wheel when we pick up our cell phone or BlackBerry to check an email or send a quick text. The folks here at Car and Driver found how just a quick text can cost us precious seconds, delays that can hurt us when we're trying to brake, delays that can have deadly consequences.
17-year-old Amanda Martin tragically died in a car accident her mother blames on texting and driving.
She was on her way to school. It appeared she had been texting on the ride.
Amanda's phone, found on the floor of her wrecked car, is one of the few things to survive the horrific 2007 accident.
She was such a great kid. It was an accident, and accidents happen. But I just feel every parent, really needs to drive home the message to their children that death is the ultimate result.
Despite mounting evidence that texting is responsible for thousands of accidents each year, a recent insurance industry study estimates 20% of all drivers still send or receive emails, and 66% of 18 to 24-year-olds text or email while behind the wheel.
We have created a set of devices that are so compelling that they create a situation that's literally death on wheels.
Car and Driver editor Eddie Alterman wanted to compare the reaction time of drivers distracted by texting to drunk drivers. Working with his staff on a deserted airstrip in Michigan, Alterman wired a car with a red light above the windshield. When the driver saw the light, he was supposed to brake. Sober at 70 miles per hour, it took him a little over a half second to brake. After drinking enough for a breathalyzer to register .08 or legally drunk, he drove an extra 4 feet before hitting the brake. His reaction time when sober, but while reading emails, even worse, traveling 36 feet before braking. Most startling, the results when he was completely sober, but texting. Alterman drove an extra 70 feet before reacting to the red light.
I was incredibly surprised. I was actually kind of horrified.
When I took the same test, I found myself just as slow to brake when texting.
Whoa.
Overall, I was 4 times slower while using the phone.
Compared to a regular driver, you did terrible.
As more accidents are attributed to texting and the death toll rises, lawmakers are hearing the call to limit or ban cell phone use by drivers. It's now illegal to text and drive in 14 states.
I just don't want another family to go through it. It's devastating. I really wouldn't want to see another person have to go through such a senseless death.
The answer to stopping texting and driving may be public education programs, similar to what we have warning people about the dangers of drinking and driving. Meredith, we tell people all the time texting and driving is dangerous, but I have to tell you, even if we did the story yesterday, as I was driving on the roads here in Ann Arbor, I saw a lot of people doing it. It is a real problem out there.
Yeah, for some reason, people don't make the connection with the two. Phil LeBeau, thank you so much.
You still texting?
I gotta let daycare know that I'm running late. They charge if you're late. And I'm not usually one of those people to text and drive, and I was almost done with my text when that car came out of nowhere.
You still veered in oncoming traffic. And that text message, it never got through.
Texting and driving causes an average of 6,000 fatalities a year. Don't become a statistic.
You still texting?
Is this a real morgue?
Yep.
Shut up. Like with real dead people. Ooh, I gotta text Ashley.
Ashley identified you when you wrapped your car around that light pole, because you was caring more about that thing than the road.
I knew she liked me.
Not anymore.
No text message is worth a life.
You still texting?
Busy. Where we at?
County morgue?
Not on my schedule.
You scheduled it when you T-boned that minivan and sent 2 people to the hospital. Guess you was paying more attention to that thing than the road.
Making sure my wife picks up my suit.
Sounds like a text message that just couldn't wait.
Texting and driving. A killer combination.
Dear Mom and Dad, words cannot express how sorry I am for letting you both down. You raised me well. You taught me to be smarter than this. You warned me during all those hours of driving practice not to drive distracted, but I didn't listen. I made the choice to drive with distractions, and it cost me all. It cost me my life. Mom, Dad, I will always love you and be watching over you, but I need you to do something for me. Warn others about the dangers of distracted driving. Tell them to turn off their cell phones before driving, starting September 17th, as part of 17's 2-second turn-off day. It takes 2 seconds to turn off a cell phone, but less than 2 seconds of distracted driving to get in a fatal crash. I don't want anyone to go through what I put you through. All the pain, the sorrow, the grief, the wishing that you could have prevented all this from happening. I may be gone now, but please don't let this happen to anyone else. Discourage distracted driving. Love you both dearly. Your beloved daughter.
I'm currently suffering from a severe traumatic brain injury. I just want to give up so bad, but I can't. I've got to fight on. This is a text message that caused a car accident that changed my life forever.